Well, it's not that difficult, actually. For cause, the judge in the district court interpreted that to mean it has to be something, some kind of malfeasance during the time that Lisa Cook was actually serving on the Federal Reserve Board. She went through the legislative history, looked at the uh, what was intended in the amendment to the Federal Reserve Act back in 1935, looked at the fact that what Congress was concerned about was malfeasance in office. So, as a matter of law, she found that for cause can only relate to the time period that Lisa Cook was in office. And this all allegedly occurred prior to her appointment as a Federal Reserve Board member.
Nick, you know
Now,
well there are many of these agencies that have some degree of independence from the administration or from Congress in Washington. The Supreme Court issued a decision a few months back in which it noted that the Fed's independence is a unique one and a special one. How is that going to shape what happens here going forward? If this does in fact make its way to the Supreme Court, how will that color the decision that those nine justices make?
oh, I think that's the bottom line. The fact that the Supreme Court, I think it was in Wilcox, has already said that. It was essentially dicta in another decision. But I think everyone agrees, and the district court opinion made a very strong case for the notion that Congress's intention in creating the Federal Reserve Board, well over 100 years ago at this point, was done in order to keep it independent from the ongoing politics of the nation. The fact that the person is appointed to a 14-year term, the fact that it was only a person could only be removed for cause,
All right.
and that really, I think, is going to color this straight up through.
And Nick, I had a hockey injury during Watergate, and I was flat on my back that summer where we leisurely went through meetings and Sam Ervin and Howard Baker and all the rest of it. Those days are gone. Now we want to be at the Supreme Court in 3.5 days. Nick Ackerman, how has our law changed because we're so damn in a rush?
Well, I think it's the Supreme Court with their docket. This is, I mean, they decide things on stays very rapidly without full briefing. I mean, it
Yeah.
just is not right. I mean, look at the Watergate thing with the repeal on the tapes went very quickly. The whole thing occurred within a 7 month period, which in terms of normal litigation was really fast. But today, people are running up to the Supreme Court immediately, and the shadow docket that the Supreme Court has fostered allows for instant opinions without really a good opinion, not a substantial
How
opinion.
does the Chief Justice defend the institution in the remainder of the Roberts term, the Roberts era?
I think it's very difficult because when you're not actually writing full opinions, explaining your reasoning, giving both sides an opportunity to put in a full briefing, there's a reason for all of that. It's so that these issues, which are very important, can be decided in a normal course where everybody has a chance to actually
Right.
put the best foot forward.